Fine. Now question number 28. Again the question is, which of the following statements is not correct? Now even if someone has very little idea about missions, space missions or interplanetary missions, one can get to the conclusion of this. How? Let's see. Chang'e 5 lunar spacecraft mission. From the name it seems to be belonging to China, right? China, it found water at its landing site. Maximum lunar programs are trying to find water on the south pole of moon. That you must be knowing if you have been following the current affairs of space technology recently. Okay. Fourth is again Chang'e 5 lunar space launched on November 23, 2020. This I would not expect everyone to remember. The third option is exploration mission of Russia. Completely out of place, and there is only one option regarding Russia. So that naturally becomes our answer. 3 only is not correct. Getting? Moving on. Question number 28. Which of the following countries is not a member of SAARC? Okay, we know SAARC countries, the neighboring countries of India, Afghanistan, Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, okay, all these countries. So Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh are a member of SAARC. Singapore not a member of SAARC. Answer C, 28C. Again 29 is a straightforward question. 15th World Forestry Congress was held at Seoul, Korea. Okay, so we need to be updated about the recent conventions and meetings from the perspective of environment. Okay, now question number 30 is South Asia Economic Focus is a biannual economic report is published by World Bank. Okay, World Bank will be the answer. 30C. Fine. Next, Minamata Convention. This also we had discussed during the class. Okay, it is an international platform to discuss about mercury pollution. Okay, 31A. Now question number 32. Which of the following statements is not correct? This again we can come to a logical conclusion, right? How? See, because Ukraine is in news, we have heard about Kyiv. It is the largest city in Ukraine, right? We have seen it in the map. Okay, it shares its borders with Russia to the east. Obviously it is in Europe and Russia is towards the east of Ukraine. Okay, and it has long coastline along the Sea of Azov. Sea of Azov is to the south of Ukraine, right? So these three are absolutely correct. So option A becomes correct, even if you do not know in which rank Ukraine size is, because we cannot know it is the largest or second largest or third largest. It is tough to know, right? But you can come to a logical conclusion. So the answer will be A, 32A. Now, according to Charitable Aid Foundation, which country topped the World Giving Index 2021? This is Indonesia. Straightforward factual question. Next, 33C, Indonesia. 34 will be with which American scientist Professor Deepak Dhar shared the prestigious Boltzmann Medal in Statistical Physics for the year 2022. Again, a straightforward factual question in awards and honors category that we had discussed in the current affairs classes. It will be John Hopfield. Okay, option A, 34A. Next. Okay, this again military exercises we had comprehensively covered in our current affairs classes and revised multiple times. Okay, Dharma Guardian military exercise is conducted between which of the following countries? It is India and Japan. Okay, 35C. I hope all of you remember our revision classes. Okay, now 36, from here the section of history starts. Okay, which of the following is not a matched pair? Now, Gulab Singh of Jammu, Dulip Singh of Punjab and Wajid Ali Shah of Awadh, those are correct. Shah Shuja belong to the Bengal-Bihar region. Okay, you must be remembering Treaty of Allahabad after Battle of Buxar 1764. Okay, so Shah Shuja does not belong to Rohilkhand. Okay, Gulab Singh, Dulip Singh and Wajid Ali Shah are correct. Shah Shuja is not correct, so he becomes the correct option, not a correct matched pair. Okay, 36C. Next question. Who again? which is the not matched pair, Wadayar dynasty in Mysore, that is correct. Asaf Jah in Hyderabad, Chin Kilich Khan, we know, okay, of Hyderabad. The confusion is between Govind Chandra and Zaman Shah. Govind Chandra belong to Kachar, okay. Many are saying Govind Chandra will not be the correct pair, but Govind Chandra belong to the Kachar region of Assam, okay. Zaman Shah belong to the Kabul region. Zaman Shah from the Durrani dynasty. Zaman Shah Durrani of Kabul. Okay. But Peshawar is also very close to Kabul. So you can say it is correctly matched or not correctly matched. It is ambiguous. But we will decide that Zaman Shah is not correctly matched because Govinda Kachar was a prince of Kachar. Govinda Chandra was a prince of Kachar. Okay. So the answer is ambiguous. But for now, we will take this option 37D. Okay. Now, clause 43 of Charter Act 1813 of British Parliament concerned with what? Now, clause 43, it is tough for anyone, any aspirant to go clause by clause of every act. Okay, but 1813 we know it started Anglicization of Indian education. Even although not Anglicization, but they did a sum, they gave a sum of 1 lakh, okay, for promotion of education in India. So that much we can associate with Charter Act of 1813. So the right answer will be education in India, right? So question number 38, Charter Act, education in India is the right answer, option B. Now again, from lowest to highest, for colonial times in India, which of the following sequence is in proper order from the lowest to highest? Okay, one thing we know, the Sadar Diwani Adalat was the highest civil court of that period. So we can easily get to 2 options, it will be the biggest. So Sadar Diwani, either option A or option C. Okay, and Sadar Amin's court was bigger than Zilla court, that much we know. So we can come to this option, option C, Munsif court, then Zilla court, then Sadar Amin's court, and then Sadar Diwani Adalat, right? Even if we know 1 or 2, we can get to the right option. Okay, Bhangi was a clan that ruled over a part of, the answer will be Punjab, 40D. Okay, straightforward question. Now next, Ekam Sat Vipraha Vahuda Vadanti. This we had discussed in our history classes. Okay, this can be connected to the concept of henotheism, like there were many gods and all the gods were considered to be supreme. This means the truth is one, but the paths are many. Okay, and this has been mentioned in our Vedas. Okay, 41C, correct? Now, D, question number 42, deindustrialization was the result of, here there can be ambiguity between option A and B. That is, A says an effort by colonial rulers to destroy India's economy, and B is India's industry not being able to adjust to modern industrial production. But because option B is an effect of option A, right, because they made the effort to deindustrialize India, India could not cope up. Okay, there can be ambiguity, but for now we will go with 42A, correct? An effort by colonial rulers to destroy India's economy. Okay, though there can be interpretations of option B also, but 42A. Now, which of the combination is correct? As we had discussed, the editorials and the books and authors of modern history are extremely important, and they have been coming in multiple OPSC questions in multiple years. Again, this question is there. We can go to the next page. The right answer will be, of course, MK Gandhi. Option B will be the right answer, because MK Gandhi wrote Hind Swaraj, that everyone knows. Vinayak Damodar Savarkar founded the Free India Society. Nehru founded the National Herald. The National Herald case has been in the news recently, right? So, if you were aware about the current affairs, you could have known that Jawaharlal Nehru was founded the National Herald. So, by elimination, by these 3, if you can associate, you can get to the answer. Option B is the right answer, correct? Of question number 43. Now 44, which ruler was known as Butchikan? This we had this is not found in maximum history books, the books we refer, be it NCERT or the reference books. But we in the class had made a reference to this while we were studying medieval history, ancient and medieval history, and while we were studying the history of Kashmir. Okay, Butchikan means destroyer of idols. Butchikan means destroyer of idols, and this title I had said in the class, it was given to Sikandar Shahmir. Okay, we had also discussed how Sikandar Shahmir destroyed the Martand Sun Temple in Kashmir that was built during the Karkota dynasty. These information you do not find in the reference books, but these questions have been coming in the exams, so we need to get into more depth, and that is why I tell you to study things in more depth, so that and be attentive in our classes. From our notes you will get everything and cover everything comprehensively. Okay, this is a testimony to that fact. 44b. 45, the 5 principles of Panchsheel are substantially a reiteration of. Okay, Panchsheel was signed between India and China in early 1950s, right? That included mutual coexistence, mutual non-aggression, non-interference, etc. Okay, so this was basically a reiteration of the Charter of League of Nations. Okay, the League of Nations also had similar characteristics, though UN Charter also had similar characteristics, but they basically refer to the League of Nations. Okay, League of Nations, so that war could be prevented and peace could prevail. From which constitution Indian constitution borrowed the provision of single citizenship? Okay, the answer will be British. Okay, 46D. Like USA, they have citizenship of towards their state and towards the federal country, the country USA, but we have a single citizenship towards India. Okay, of India rather. Now question number 47, which among the following has been given the power by the Constitution of India to impose reasonable restriction on fundamental rights? As we know, all our fundamental rights are not absolute. Okay, they have reasonable restrictions, and the restrictions differ from one right to the other. Now who has the power to impose those reasonable restrictions? That power has been given to the Parliament. Okay, 47b. Now coming to 48, Article 21A, it is a straightforward polity question. It refers to right to education. Okay, which of the rights deals with right to vote and to be elected in India? Okay, the answer will be constitutional right. Okay, 49C. Next question, 50. Yes, which of the following can abolish a state legislative council? Now in a current affairs class, when we were discussing the federalism of India, we discussed how India is a federal country with a unitary tilt, quasi-federal country with a unitary tilt, because there has been supremacy, supremacy has been given to the center and the parliament. Here the question, and we had discussed this also. Okay, state legislative council can be abolished by the parliament. 50A. Okay,